Master the flight cancellation claims process. Are you a victim of a flight cancellation? Don't worry, we've got you covered. Under EU Regulation 261/2004, you may be eligible to claim compensation of up to €600 for cancelled flights. Let's dive into the details and find out if you qualify for compensation. Eligibility for compensation. Flight cancellations can be a major inconvenience, disrupting your travel plans and causing unnecessary stress. You have the right to claim compensation if your flight was cancelled without prior notice of at least 14 days, and if it was due to airline negligence. Air passenger rights under EU 261 rule. According to European Union Regulation EC 261/2004, air passengers are entitled to compensation or a refund for flight cancellations due to the airline's fault. If your flight was cancelled at the last minute or if you were not informed in advance, you can ask for a refund of your ticket cost, which should be credited within 7 working days. Alternatively, the airline must provide a replacement flight to your final destination at your convenience. Cancelled flight compensation. If the rescheduled flight is delayed for more than 2 hours at the final destination, you might be eligible for cancelled flight compensation under EU law. The amount of compensation varies between €125 to €600, depending on the route distance and length of the delay. You can use our free flight cancellation compensation calculator to determine the amount you may be entitled to. Situations for claiming compensation. To claim compensation for cancelled flights, certain conditions must be met. Here are the situations in which you can request reimbursement. Flight departure from an EU airport and arrival within the EU. Flight departure from an EU airport and arrival outside the EU. EU-regulated airlines flight departure from a non-EU airport but arrival within the EU. It's important to note that if you were reached on time, or were informed 14 days in advance, or for extraordinary circumstances, you are not eligible for compensation. Claiming your compensation. Claiming compensation for a cancelled flight can sometimes be complicated. The airline may try to reduce the amount of compensation by up to 50%. But don't worry, we're here to help you understand your air passenger rights. Visit our website to learn more about your rights and how to claim your compensation. And receive up to €600 per person minus our provision for a delayed or cancelled flight. Visit claimflights.com.